Hi Capricorns, welcome to your May monthly 2021 general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. Okay, and you Capricorns received two source messages from source. So they're both strong, equally strong. You are only the second group that received two cards for this month of May. Okay, the first one is Joy of Life. It's number 8. Trust, open your hands, share, let go. Okay. This has sacred geometry and light codes, so take a look at that as long as you feel necessary. And then the second message for May is Divine Blueprint. And it's number 5. Source, Self, Embodiment. Inspiration, you are ready. Okay. Take a look at that. Okay, all right, so now let me see if anything comes to me before I see what the tarot cards have to say. All right. Well, I'm just getting, what is that saying? Basically, too much work and no play makes a dull boy, or something like that. So that saying is coming to mind when I'm looking at this joy of life. So to me, what that's saying is, Capricorns, you've been working too hard. You have been work, and no play, no joy, no time to relax. And this month of May, now, you get to enjoy yourselves. You get to go and do something that you like to do, that makes you laugh, something fun, something relaxing, peaceful, whatever it is. That's okay. So that's pretty straightforward, Capricorns. Okay, and then the second one, let's see. Yeah, with this divine blueprint, I'm getting, yes, Capricorns, and it's down the same line with this working. There's way more to you than just your business self or your work self. Whatever you've been putting your energy into, it's one-sided, or there's way more to you, and you're to open that part of yourself up, the other part that's been closed off, that you haven't been using, so that you can be your whole self and completely balanced and happy and harmonious and peaceful and joyful, all of that. Okay, well, let's see what else comes out. Yeah, so there's way more to you, Capricorn. I'm also getting then you are showing to the world, whether it's you're showing to the world, or you're limiting yourself. You're only whatever you have been doing, and I just keep being brought back to something having to do with work or something repetitiously being done. It's the same thing, and I'm also seeing it's a very narrow line or a very narrow, small part of who you are. You have this whole other big part, and here you're just using this much, and it's not satisfying. Whoa, okay. Let's see what those are. Let's see what those cards have to say. Where did they go? Okay. Okay, well, I'm just drawn to this Queen of Pentacles. To me, it just was calling out, saying that you've absolutely been taking care of your pentacles, your physical 3D realm, your finances, your whatever, what you own, what you desire to own. You've been very, very focused on that only, and you're flourishing. Some of you are flourishing in that area because that's where you've been putting all of your energy. Well, okay, that's great. But now, and it's been hard work, of course. So now you get to relax. You get to now have joy and do something else. Let that be. Whatever you've been doing, you've been doing it for a long, long time, and I'm getting overdoing, and it's wearing you out, it's wearing you down, it's wearing you thin. And so you're to go in a different direction. You're to put that down and take care of another part of yourself now, or bring the rest of you into, so you can enjoy what you have now. You don't just watch over it and in survival mode. Okay, and then we have, the Emperor. And then you have the Emperor. You also got the Emperor. So to me, that's about, I'm getting stabilizing yourself. So you're out of balance, and you're to come back into this Emperor energy, which is very stable, very calm, very balanced and strong, and calm. And let me get some more. Let me just get, because that's what the Emperor is, but it's not telling me. I'm not getting any more than you're to balance yourself. You're out of balance. And so we know that already. With too much work and no play makes someone a dull boy or something like that. You might know the saying. I can't remember all of it, but that's what keeps playing in my head for you, Capricorn. So whatever that is, look at that. Okay. The Two of Cups. So you are lacking love. And then I just was drawn to look at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. So with all that you have been doing and gaining, pentacle-wise, physical-wise, in the physical realm, monetarily, possession-wise, you are still empty. You are still empty, and what you're lacking is love. You're lacking love, self-love, companion love, and that's very, very essential for the Emperor to be, or any of us to be fully balanced. And so, yes, you're to be, and more spontaneous. I was drawn to the dolphins. More spontaneous, playful, expressive, just being in the joy of, you know how dolphins are. They're just having fun and just swimming and jumping and turning tricks in the air and back down in the water. So they are just joy, joy of life, joy of life. You're missing that. And it's very, very dull, dry, stagnant is what I'm getting. And so you are to put that back in your life this month, May. That's what's coming in for you. That's the energy. That's the strongest energy. And that's what your divine blueprint will make you whole. And that you are ready. I was just drawn to the words, you are ready. So Capricorns, maybe some of you single, and now it's time to call in that companion that is on your level, that is balanced, that is just like you. It's your mirror. So that you can have some fun and joy. And you'll bring that into both each other's lives. You're ready for that. You're ready for that. You've laid the foundation for your financial, your 3D physical realm. You've done that work. You're flourishing. You're the Queen of Pentacles. So now you get someone to enjoy that with you so that you can really, truly have joy in life now. That's starting in May. Wow. Okay, Capricorns. That's really good. That's really neat. That's really neat. So you've been working hard on your physical assets. That's what I'm getting just strongly. And so now you're ready to bring in a partner who can enjoy that with you. You can live, have fun. Wow, that's really neat. And it could be coming around the new moon. New moon is on the 11th in Taurus. It's 21 degrees Taurus this month, May. And then we have the full moon. And that is a total lunar eclipse on the 26th of May. And that will be in Sagittarius. And as I was saying that, so the Fool came out as I was in the middle. So I'm going to be banking on saying, Capricorns, most of you, it's going to be expect something, a new beginning or a new partner, love, relationship, companion, friend around the full moon, Sagittarius, this month of May on the 26th. So it could be before or after. It's different for all of you. And you might want to look and see too at your astrological natal wheel, and if you have any planets that are in Sagittarius conjuncting this full moon, and what degree. The degree, I believe, is about 5 degrees. I could be wrong, but so don't quote me on that. But Sagittarius, so you want to, because it's a big one. It's a total lunar eclipse. So if you have any planets in Sagittarius, north or south nodes in Sagittarius, or any squaring Sagittarius, which would be Virgo or Pisces, or opposing Sagittarius, which would be Gemini. Any of those planets you want to take a close look at, and if they are in close degree to 5 degrees or whatever the degrees are, I think it's 5 degrees, then it's gonna be even more significant for you. So I would definitely research that, Capricorns, because then you will have a better idea on the energies that will be around you during that full moon for you specifically, since this is just a general reading. But no, again, new beginnings, Capricorns. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon in some way. Something new is coming in. Again, I feel for most of you around the full moon on the 26th. Yeah. Wow. That's really neat. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to take this deck and we're going to go a little deeper and see what else. So if we can get some more details for Capricorn for May. First of all, with this Emperor and the Two of Cups. Emperor and the Two of Cups. Get some more details here. Emperor, the Two of Cups. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. North or south nodes of the moon. For Capricorn, May. Two of Cups. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, and we have, okay, that's nice. Then we have the Star card. All right, so the Four of Swords. So Capricorns, specifically with the Emperor and this Two of Cups, I am getting that you have been in like a sleeping mode, like a pause mode for anything having to do with relationships or a companion or a friend that can walk alongside you, with you, that you both will enjoy each other's company, that you've been, that's been just paused. You've been maybe thinking about that, maybe dreaming about that, but it's just it hasn't come to fruition yet. It's just in your thoughts or in your, maybe you've just started recently thinking about that you might be wanting a companion to share life with now. Okay, well, and then the Star card. I was just drawn to, again, this Four of Swords. I was drawn to, it's the sign of Libra, which the sign of Libra has to do with balancing, and Jupiter and Libra. So yes, this relationship, again, is going to assist you. It's going to balance you, because you're out of balance. You're alone. You don't have anyone to share all of the fruits of your labors, these pentacles that you have grown and are flourishing around you. So now, yes, and Jupiter is the benefactor. So that's a gift. So what you have coming towards you in May, for those of you that are single and desiring that, or even maybe you might not be thinking that you're not ready yet, well, it's coming, because that is going to balance you, and you need some joy in your life and pleasure and someone to enjoy with. And so the Star card. So this other person, or maybe you, could have Aquarius in your chart. You don't have to, but that's what I'm seeing. And let me just go in Uranus. Yes, and Uranus, of course, is Aquarius. That's the planet for the sign Aquarius. And so that's Uranus is quick moving, quick change. So again, it's coming in. This other person for you is coming in. It's going to be quick. So it could be a very quick gelling relationship. You meet each other and you just you click, you just enjoy each other's company, conversation, so much, so quickly. You gel so completely that you don't want to leave each other's side. You just start walking together. You don't want to stop talking to each other. You don't want to, go your separate ways and go to your own homes, and you just don't want to leave each other's side. You enjoy each other's company so much. You both energize each other, and you bring joy. Joy, that just joy of life. You energize each other in a very positive, healthy, healing way. Healing way. Some of you are going to be healed. You're going to heal each other. That's neat. Okay, so, and stars might be significant for you Capricorns. You might start seeing stars. You might start seeing stars, or starfish too, and that's a sign of what I'm talking about. Maybe you're pay attention to who's around you, or who you just got done talking to, or who you might be making eye contact with, because that could be your future companion. Okay, and then under the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is saying to me, well, it's definitely saying fast action, and you, but I keep getting it. It's the Knight card is facing this companion card, facing all of this stack here. So what that is saying to me is, you will know when you meet this person, when you start talking to this person. It could be I'm seeing it as someone you haven't met before, but it could be someone you haven't seen in a long time. But what I'm really getting is it's someone new. It's someone that you're going to feel so comfortable with, both of you. And there's just going to be, maybe it's going to feel so comfortable that you're going to think you met them before. And maybe you've known them in a past life, but you hadn't met them this life yet. But it's going to feel that way, and you're going to try and place them. Because they're going to feel so familiar, and they are going to feel the same way about you. But no, so I just see that you're going to know, and you're going to take action, and it's going to be so secure. It's like it secures because I was drawn to the red. He's wearing a red cape, which has to do with root chakra, which is our security base. And so this person is so, how do I say it? What is the word? What am I feeling? Securing for you. You just feel so safe with them. You just feel so safe and secure, and you definitely can trust them. But it has to do with your security base, and it's almost like I'm seeing like when we have you're putting a flooring in, wood flooring, where they have notches and they just go and fit together. And so this flooring, it's like this other part, this person is your other part of your security base, your floor. So your root base security. And they are for you, you are for them too. But I just see you two fitting together just like that. You would when you're putting in a wood flooring, and they just sink and just click right in together. Very snug, very secure right there, and then there's your secure base right there. And that's for them too. That's really amazing. That's really amazing. Because like I was saying before, maybe some of you Capricorns too were trying to get this spirit security base for yourself by just your pentacles, your money, your stuff, things. And it just wasn't, I mean, it's part of it, absolutely. But it didn't fully secure you. You're not fully secure. And maybe you don't realize, you don't know what it is, and you've kept trying to continue building this because you're thinking that, well, maybe, you're just thinking on the 3D level. You're thinking physical things. You're thinking money, a certain, if you get to a certain amount of money that you have saved or whatever. No, that's not it. I mean, that's all great. And that's, part of it. But no, it's this other person. It's this other person that really, truly, because it's the love, it's the companionship, it's the joyful joy of life that you get to share now with another. It's this completion to your divine blueprint, the other half of you. And it's the same for them. It's the same for them, and maybe they too have been doing the same thing. I don't know, but definitely on your end. So yes, and you will know it. And it's fast moving. This is Swords, and again, Swords have everything to do with logically, emotionally, physically, all of it. Yeah. And again, this is with communication, Gemini sign, twice here. And so it has everything to do with, yes, communication. Once you start communicating, and that is verbal, nonverbal communication, all of it, your whole system, your whole soul, all the way to your soul, your heart, your every cell in your body is going to know. And that's it. That's it. You're off and running, both of you. You're restored, I just got for some of you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see, okay, let's go deeper with this Fool, with this new beginning. So then, of course, we know that you two will start a new beginning together. And maybe some of you have just recently met someone. But I'm feeling like for most of you, it hasn't happened yet. You're still in the maybe just the thinking stage, or the dreaming stage, or imagination stage, or just and maybe not even that. That's okay either way. Whoa, okay, it's coming, definitely. You got the Fool twice. Capricorns. So a huge, complete new beginning. And it has everything to do with this other person. And I apologize, other Capricorns. I'm just getting strongly that this is for Capricorns that are single. So if you're already in a relationship, this isn't going to be the one, the reading for you. So please look at your moon sign. Whatever's, if you're looking at your sun sign, look at your moon sign, or your rising sign, or even your north or south nodes of the moon in this case. So if your sun sign is Capricorn, absolutely. Because this is not going to be for those that are already in a committed relationship. So, but this is just the strongest energy I'm getting, and this is general reading. So I'm sorry for those that are in a relationship, Capricorns, that are already in a relationship. Maybe that has to do with those of you that are in a relationship. You haven't been seeing each other. You've been very in your doing your own thing, material wise, work, whatever it is, and you haven't had a chance to be together and just enjoy life together. Well, okay, what I'm getting for you, then May is going to enable you to come together and just be able to enjoy yourselves. Go out to dinner, whatever it is. Sip champagne together. There's a champagne glass. Be in nature, whatever you like to do, and what listen to music, or maybe you sing, whatever it is. But I apologize again because what I am getting is for singles mostly. Okay, so again, and okay, the Fool doubly for those that are together too. Then you both could be having a major new beginning together. Whether you're single or whether you're with a new person, come in together with a new person in May, or you're already in a committed relationship. There is going to be a huge change, a new beginning. And okay, I have to say, for some of you that are in a committed relationship, I'm getting that because there are two Fool cards coming out, that both of you could be having separate new beginnings. So you've decided you've gone, your paths are diverging and they're going different directions now. And so both of you are going to have two separate new beginnings for yourselves that are more in alignment with who you are now, each of you. But it's going to be separately. And maybe some of you, I just got, have been separated. And so now this is just a further going on your own directions, your own paths. You've learned what you needed to learn together. And so now you are to go on your path separately because you have different directions. But what I see is a kind, conscious separation and thanking each other for what you have given each other, what you have learned, what experiences you needed while you were together so that you could separate and go and you furthered each other on your path. That's essential. That's what relationships are about. And when we can absolutely see what we gained, and especially if you're taking a look at your astrological natal wheel and they're taking a look at theirs and you are taking a look at each other's, and you then know consciously why you're together, and you know what you were to learn together and working through that. And that's what astrology is for. So that there is no blaming, there is no anger. When you have learned what you needed to learn, you get to thank the other person and you get to move forward on your path, further being closer to who you truly are, and they also get the same thing. So it's a win-win. And you stay friends, you stay thankful, because you never could have learned, you never could have gained the wisdom that you needed to gain and go through those experiences that you needed to go through so that you could be who you are right at this moment, and be thanking them and saying goodbye to them, at least in the relationship that you had, and wishing them well, they wishing you well. That is a win-win, and that is outstanding, and that is what some of you maybe are here to see in relationships that you're not continuing with, so that you then will find somewhere down your journey, you will find someone who is closer matched or matched to you, who you truly are, and so will they. And anyway, okay. So more did come out. There you go, Capricorns who are in committed relationships. All right. Okay, and so we also have, so I got 2 cards come out, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords, because that's a step up from the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords for you, and this is either way, whether you are single and meeting your counterpart and going into a new beginning, or you are becoming single because you've learned what you needed to learn, and you're now, both of you are going on your own paths and not in that committed relationship with that person anymore. Either way, these new paths, or this one big new path, puts you in the Queen of Swords. So you are stronger, you are wiser, you are more compassionate, you know who you are, you know what is good for you, you also know what isn't good for you because you've gone through those experiences. And so for those of you that are single and you're meeting this new counterpart, you are going to be totally supported. Both of you are going to be sitting in this same energy of the Queen of Swords, equally stable, equally wise, equally compassionate, equally have cut out those things that don't serve either of you so that you could be who you are now. So this is why you're meeting that person, and they are meeting you, because you are compatible now, and now you're even stronger. And huge new beginning for both of you. Okay, and those that are leaving those relationships that you've learned from, you're both separately on your own path. You're sitting as the Queen of Wands now. Stable. You know who you are. You're more secure. You're wiser. You're more compassionate towards yourself and towards others. And you are on your path, and you know what your path is, even more so now than you did before. Okay, that's neat. That's very, very neat. Okay, is there anything else? Let's see. I don't want to run over because my video will stop, and I don't want to do that, Capricorns. Okay, so let's see. Is there any just other details that Capricorns need to know? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Capricorns. Any more details? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to pull an astrology. What is the main astrological energy for Capricorns this month of May? What is the strongest astrological energy? And I just got to, for some of you Capricorns that are having and this is just a few of you, a hard breakup, a tough breakup. It's really sad or upsetting, or there's a lot of negativity still. I would definitely recommend you having your natal wheel done, having their natal wheel done also, both of yours. And I can do it for free. I would be happy to do it for free for both of you, or just, you need both of them done. And if you can get your partner to also, you might not be able to. But viewer, you doing it though, and if you can get their information so that you can also do their chart, so that you can see why you two came together. That would be very helpful for you, and especially what your part, what you were to learn. So, and what else was I going to say? But you don't have to get that from me. Any astrologer online will do it for free. But you want to look at your north and south nodes of the moon and their north and south nodes of the moon. And there are some other key things too. That that one tried to come out. That I don't want to go into it because that could be a whole nother video, and I don't want to ramble on and on. But if you are interested, if that is something that you need and that feels right to you, because it will absolutely assist you. It will absolutely assist you. Just send me an email, leave me a comment, and I can go into a lot more detail. I will absolutely do it for free. I work on donations. That's how I live. And because anyone who needs this information, you need it. And I am here because astrologer of 25 years, what I've gone through, that's how I feel that I can give back and get others to know who they are and those that are interested on their path. And anyway, so in any way that I can help, I'm here. So any questions you have. And north or south nodes of the moon, you can look at the viewer requests I've already done. Some of those are already online. You can check and look and see if that's you or your partner has the same that I've already done, or I can do them too. Just send me a request, a general, and I will do a general reading. I just need to know the zodiac sign and the house placement. But any other questions, please, I will answer. I want to answer. Okay. 10th house. Capricorn. That's your natural house. For Capricorns is the 10th house. And that is work. That is it's the opposite of home, because the 4th house is home, 10th house is the outer world. So the workplace, or how you assist others out in the world. So how you're sharing yourself into the world. Well, and okay, because I was just drawn to joy of life. And the words again are trust, open your hands, share, let go. So first and foremost, I'm seeing a lot sharing is sharing with another that's coming in, and you two sharing out into the world. Or if you are just separating, then there is something that you have to share, that you have gained from just coming out of a relationship. You've gained wisdom. You've gained information. You've gained something that you have to share out into the world with others. That's pretty amazing. Okay. Wow. And I just got to, now there's a lot of reddish orange. It's more orange. It's orange. That's sacral chakra. Dreams, wishes. I'm getting intuition too. So even if if the sacral chakra is not traditionally connected to your intuition, with this reading for you Capricorns, you viewers right now, it is. Intuition has to do with your intuition. So maybe some of you listen to your intuition. It will lead you to your dreams, your wishes, your desires. Trust in your intuition, I got too. And maybe some of you are very intuitive, very sensitive, and maybe that is something that you're going to start expressing, and maybe on YouTube or another platform. But that will also increase your solar plexus, your self-worth as well. So that's really neat. Okay, that's just a little side. And I just got to some of you might have Leo in your chart. You don't have to. But Leo is, because I was looking at the 10th house, and he looks like he's on stage. He's standing on a big rock, and there are people, there's an audience. And Leo is the natural sign of being on stage and performing and all of that. So you might have some Leo in your chart. But again, you don't have to. Well, you might have Capricorn in your 5th house too, because that's the natural house of the 5th house. Got 2 minutes. Gosh. Okay, well, you have a lot. You have a lot. You've got 4 flipped out of these little spirit of gratitude, number 43. Let me see. I don't think you can see that there. Just very beautiful cards. So you're very grateful this month of May, what comes to you and how things are playing out for you is what I'm getting. Oh, broken open. Oh. What I'm getting with that are tears of joy, of relief, of release, of release. Whatever that is, this is a general reading, but you're broken open. So some of you that are, like I said, are still in the pain, any negative emotion with a relationship that you've just broken up from, or just recently broken up from, or you're breaking up, you're going your separate ways, but you're still in this, you're broken open. This is something that was essential, that was essential for you and is essential for you. So when you can, you might not be able to do it right this moment, but when you can, there is wisdom for you to gain. There was something for you to learn in that experience. But it wasn't an experience that, as much as you might want for some of you to stay in that relationship, it served its purpose. It served its purpose. And maybe I'm getting to that its purpose was to break you open. Meaning, with this pain that you've been going through, or are going through the pain, through this emotional heartbreak, this has broken you open, and there is a blessing in disguise in this, in amongst. Once you're able to there is something for you to gain. This experience was necessary for you to go through in some way, shape, or form, and I can't enough say, this is number 28, so that might be significant for some of you. Get your natal wheel done. Get their natal wheel done. And it's very important for the accuracy of both of your natal wheels to know your exact time of birth. Now, you can still get some of it. I can still get some of it, or any astrologer can still get part of it. But if you really want to get and to make sure get your exact time, get their exact time, as close as you possibly can, and it will show. You will be able, it will be seen in those natal wheels. Facts change feelings, and then whatever feeling you're stuck in, once you're able to, like I said, I know this is easier said than done when you're in a debilitating, very heartbroken time. So again, you take your time. I'm not trying to, you do what you feel is the best, what you, for the you, when the best time is. But that's just what I'm getting. And I just have to say that. I have to say that because, and I do know for a fact that it will assist you in a very positive way when you're ready to do that. Okay. And then roots of abundance. Look at that. Capricorns, okay, number 2, roots of abundance. That's very cool too. And then finally, this was 27, a grand symphony. A grand symphony. Look at that. To me, that goes right along with this joy of life. This is what's waiting for you. Whatever situation you're in, to be able to step into the joy of life. That's what you're working towards this month. Okay. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, Capricorns.